Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Depending on where you are in this world, God bless you. This is Gloria White coming to you from Utah, USA. Today we're going to be in the New Jerusalem Holy Bible in the book of Ecclesiasticus. We're in section 2, the glory of God. The glory of God in nature. Next, I shall remind you of the works of the Lord, and tell of what I have seen. By the words of the Lord, his works come into being, and all creation obeys his will. The shining sun looks down on all things, and the work of the Lord is full of his glory. The Lord has not granted the holy ones, the power to tell of all his marvels, which the Almighty Lord has solidly constructed, for the universe to stand firm in his glory. He fathomed both the abyss and the human heart, and seen in their devious ways. For the Most High knows all there is to know, and sees the signs of the times. He declares what is past and what will be, and reveals the trend of hidden things. Not a thought escapes him, not a single word is hidden from him. He has embellished the magnificent works of his wisdom. He is from everlasting to everlasting. Nothing can be added to him, nothing taken away. He needs no one's advice. How lovely all his works, how dazzling to the eye. They all live and last forever, and whatever the circumstances, all obey. All things go in pairs, by opposites. He has not made anything imperfect. One thing complements the excellence of another. Who could ever grow tired of gazing at his glory? Then we're going to look at the sun. Pride of the heights, a clear vault of this sky. Such is the beauty of the heavens, a glorious sight. The sun, as he emerges, proclaims at his rising, how wonderful a thing, the work of the Most High. At his zenith he parches the ground. Who can withstand his blaze? We have to blow the furnace to produce any heat. The sun burns the mountains 3 times as much, breathing out blasts of fire. Flashing his rays, he dazzles the eyes. Great is the Lord who created him, and whose word speeds him on his course. The moon. And then the moon, ever punctual, to mark the times, an everlasting sign. It is the moon that signals the feast, a luminary that wanes after being full. The month derives its name from hers. She waxes wonderfully in her phases, banner of the host on high, shining in the vault of heaven. The stars. The glory of the stars makes the beauty of the sky, a brilliant adornment of the Lord on high. At the words of the Holy One, they stand as he decrees, and never grow slack at their watch. The rainbow. See the rainbow and praise its maker, so superbly beautiful in its splendor. Across the sky it forms a glorious arc, drawn by the hands of the Most High. The wonders of nature. By his command he sends the snow. He speeds the lightning by his command. In the same way his treasuries open, and the clouds fly out like birds. His great power solidifies the clouds, then pulverizes them into hail. At the roar of his thunder, the earth withers in labor. The earth withers in labor. At the sight of him, the mountains quake. At his will, the south wind blows. or the storm from the north and the whirlwind. He sprinkles snow like birds alighting. It comes down like locusts settling. The eye marvels at the beauty of its whiteness, and the mind is amazed at its falling. Over the earth, like salt, he also pours hoarfrost, which when it freezes, bristles like thorns. The cold wind blows from the north, and ice forms on the water. It forms on every piece of standing water, covering it like a breastplate. The wind swallows up the mountains and scorches the desert. Like a fire it consumes the vegetation. But cloud brings swift healing, and dew brings joy after the heat. By his own resourcefulness he has tamed the abyss and planted it with islands. Those who sail the sea tell of its dangers. Their accounts fill our ears with amazement. For there, too, exist strange and wonderful works, animals of every kind and huge sea creatures. Thanks to God, his messenger reaches port. Everything works out according to his word. We could say much more and still fall short. To put it concisely, he is all. Where shall we find sufficient power to glorify him, since he is the great one above all his works, the awe-inspiring Lord, stupendously great and wonderful in his power? Exalt the Lord in your praises as high as you may, still he surpasses you. Exert all your strength when you exalt him. Do not grow tired, and you will never come to the end. Who has ever seen him to describe him? Who can glorify him as he deserves? Many mysteries remain, even greater than these, for we have seen only a few of his works. The Lord himself, having created all things and given wisdom to those who are devout. And as always, I love you.